Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Mr. Attitude at 316 back on YouTube. I promised you guys I was gonna make a prediction video on SummerSlam, but instead I decided to change my mind. I'm not gonna do it. I'll do the review, guaranteed. But I decided to make a video on a DVD review that was requested by a YouTuber known as uh, Wrestling Mafia Boss. Okay, his link will be in the description box, so go and subscribe to him. He's the one who requested this video. So let's get to it. It's WrestleMania 24 DVD review. Um, did not expect that coming. Anyways, I haven't made a DVD review in a while. So, anyways, WrestleMania 24 was not a bad pay-per-view actually. Pretty decent. The arena itself was pretty fancy. Outdoors. I think that was the first ever WrestleMania outdoors in 5 years, something like that, since WrestleMania 19. But it occurred in Orlando, Florida, in March 30th of 2008, I believe. Okay, on the cover you got the logo WrestleMania, which is probably my favorite WrestleMania logo with the sun, and then you got the triple threat WWE Championship match, and then you got the Undertaker and Edge match, and Floyd, Money Mayweather, and Big Show, which was ironically the most talked about match out of all the matches in the pay-per-view. Big hypes, people ranting on how, Floyd, Money Mayweather won the match, and yeah, basically all that shit, all that crap. So, anyways, so yeah, here's a side view and the back. But before I show you the matches, let me just show you the inside. You got on the left side Floyd Money Mayweather sucker punching the Big Show, and then on the other side you got Ric Flair with his fancy attire right here with the fireworks. Really good picture. Whoever took this picture, whichever photographer took this picture, did a great job having a great snapshot right here. Great job. And then the WrestleMania 24 tent right here with the ring and all the people around it. Pretty good. I love the artwork, really do. And underneath disc 1, you got a picture of the triple threat match with John Cena, Triple H, and Randy Orton. Disc 2, you got Kane winning the ECW Championship. And then disc 3, you got The Undertaker jumping over the top rope onto Edge. Alright, now let's go on to the matches. First match of the evening was a Belfast Brawl between JBL and Finlay, which was a nice opener in my opinion. People did not really like it that much, but I thought it was okay. The promos they cut together were okay as well. They had a pretty good paced match. JBL ended up winning the matchup. I did not expect that. I actually thought Finlay was going to win. But, not a bad match. Why not? Next was the Money in the Bank ladder match, which was a tremendous match between Jericho, Shelton Benjamin, John Morrison, Carlito, CM Punk, MVP, and Mr. Kennedy. Now, I was voting for Chris Jericho to win the matchup. And remember this, Money in the Bank was Chris Jericho's idea at first. So, it kind of sucks that he has never won a match that he's created. So, anyways, going on to this one, this match was pretty decent. During the matchup, MVP was going to grab the briefcase while everyone was knocked out, until Matt Hardy decided to show up in the ring and did a twist of fate from the top rope, which was the highlight of this match, I believe. Just a tremendous match, well-paced match as well. The winner of the match was CM Punk. Did not expect that, but yeah, this was the first time when he won the Money in the Bank ladder match. Next match, which probably was the worst match of the card, it was Battle for Brand Supremacy. It was Batista versus Umaga. Rest in peace, Eddie Fatu. Alright, Batista versus Umaga was actually, it wasn't the worst match. It was just not a good match. I expected much better out of Batista. Obviously, Batista ended up winning the matchup. It was pretty predictable right there. But, what can I say? You can't expect that much from these two. Anyways, next was the ECW Championship match. Now, this is what I was expecting a lot. It was Chavo Guerrero versus Kane. Now, they both could have done something well in this match. Instead, what they had to do was they had to have Kane sneak up from behind and choke slam Chavo Guerrero and pin him, and then win the ECW title. Which means the match was basically 8 seconds long. So, yeah, I mean, I was not into this whole shortest match in WrestleMania history and all that crap. You know, they could have done something really good with this match, but instead they had to blow the shit out by having Kane win in 8 seconds. Anyways, next was a career-threatening match, which was probably the match that I was looking forward to the most, which was Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels. It's just a good match, pretty good match. My favorite part of the match was when Shawn Michaels was going to do the moonsault onto Ric Flair onto the announce table, but he missed, and I think Shawn Michaels broke his, I don't know, he broke his ribs or something like that when he hit the announce table, and the announce table cracked. So that was really hard. That was a hard fall right there. But the matchup ended with Shawn Michaels doing the Sweet Chin Music and ending the career of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Probably the most emotional moment of the night, but you know, just a tremendous job. Just a good match, very good match between these two. Gotta give them props for that. But yeah. Anyways, next was the Playboy Buddy Mania Lumberjack match between Maria and Ashley versus Beth Phoenix and Melina. Now, I did not watch this match because I knew this was gonna be like a waste of time, or like just a waste. Like, you know, I thought it didn't even belong to the card for WrestleMania 24, so I decided to just skip it. But I believe, correct me if I'm mistaken, I believe Beth Phoenix and Melina won the match. Correct me if I'm mistaken. I think the host of this match was, what's his name? Snoop Dogg, which made it even worse in my opinion. You know, just a terrible match. Anyways, well, I can't say it was terrible, I didn't watch it. Next was a triple threat match for the WWE Championship between Randy Orton, Triple H, and John Cena. The good part of the match was when John Cena did not win, because that was actually the first ever WrestleMania where John Cena lost. Now, the match itself was pretty decent, actually a little bit more than decent. It was a well-paced match. I did not expect Randy Orton to retain. I was either expecting Cena or Triple H to win the matchup. You know, a typical babyface winning a match. Especially, you know, since John Cena won the Royal Rumble and he lost at WrestleMania. I think he was the first one in the past 7 years who won the Royal Rumble and then go on to WrestleMania by losing. Yeah, the first one in 7, 8, no, more than 8 years. Make that 9 years, yeah. So, wow. That sucks for him. But the match ends up with Randy Orton winning. Triple H does a pedigree on John Cena. Triple H covers John Cena. Then they go 1, 2. Randy Orton kicks Triple H in the skull. And then Randy Orton pins Cena. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton's a new champ. Randy Orton's still champion. Sorry about that. So, yeah, it was not a bad match. I was pretty shocked Randy won. At the time, I was pretty happy as well because I was an Orton fan at the time. Anyways, next was that's probably the worst match of the evening. It was the Big Show versus Floyd Money Mayweather, the biggest versus the best. I think Floyd Money Mayweather is overrated, and the fact that Big Show lost match made me a little bit pissed off because how can a 7 feet tall giant who weighs 441 pounds lose to this little shrimp right here who's 5'7", you know, 150 pounds. I mean, come on, I weigh 150 pounds and I'm 5'10", or, you know, it's so ridiculous. And just the way Floyd Money Mayweather won the match, like with the brass knucks and sucker punches the Big Show, and then boom, Big Show's knocked out. So, but I thought the match was a little bit entertaining. Actually, I have to give it some credit. So, you know, not terrible, but it was just, you know, okay, mediocre at best. Alright, and then the last match was my favorite match of the evening. It was the World Heavyweight Championship match between Edge and The Undertaker. Now, many people might be thinking, Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels stole the show. However, I think Edge and Undertaker should have stolen the show because these two put up a tremendous match. Just a great, great match. I think Undertaker's toughest competition at WrestleMania would probably be against Edge. You know, out of all the competitors he faced at WrestleMania. You know, Batista, Randy Orton, Kane, Shawn Michaels. Actually, sorry, I believe Shawn Michaels is his toughest, but you know, I think one of his greatest matches at WrestleMania was with Edge, no doubt. So, Undertaker wins the match. Obviously, you know that, and that's basically it, guys. You know, WrestleMania 24 occurred in the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida, on March 30th of 2008. It's a pretty good pay-per-view. If I rate it out of 10 stars, I would give it a 7, because just some of the matches were just waste of time, and some of the matches were just really, really overrated, like the Floyd Money Mayweather and Big Show match, the Playboy Buddy Mania match, the Chavo Guerrero vs. Kane match, and the Batista vs. Umaga match. Those 4 matches were kind of disappointing. But anyway, that's basically it, guys. Just tell me what you think about this review. Comment, rate, subscribe. Alright, subscribe to Wrestling Mafia Boss. He's the one who requested me to make this video. Alright, I thank you so much, buddy. Alright, that's all for now, guys, and see you guys next time. Peace.